Imagine if just the first hour of your day could determine the quality of the next 16. What if success isn't built through massive breakthroughs, but through 5 small morning habits repeated every single day? The world's highest performers, from entrepreneurs and athletes to world leaders, don't rely on motivation. They rely on routines. Today, you'll discover the 5 morning habits that quietly shape extraordinary lives and how you can begin using them tomorrow morning. Welcome to BookPilot, where great books become powerful ideas. If you enjoy the journey, subscribe and join our community. Now let's begin. Every morning offers something priceless, a fresh start. The way you begin your day influences your focus, your decisions, your emotions, and even your long-term success. Most people wake up and immediately surrender their attention to notifications, social media, emails, or the endless rush of modern life. Before they've even had breakfast, they're already reacting to everyone else's priorities. Successful people do the opposite. Instead of allowing the world to control their mornings, they design their mornings to control their day. The habits you'll hear today aren't random productivity hacks. They're patterns found in best-selling books like Atomic Habits, The 5 a.m. Club, The Miracle Morning, Deep Work, and The Power of Habit, reinforced by decades of psychological research and real-world success stories. By the end of this journey, you'll have 5 practical habits that can help you become calmer, more disciplined, and more productive without depending on motivation alone. Let's begin with the first habit. Habit 1. Wake up with purpose, not panic. Most alarms don't wake people up, they shock them into survival mode. The first few minutes after waking are incredibly important. Your brain transitions from deep sleep into full awareness. If the very first thing you do is grab your phone, your mind becomes flooded with information before you've even decided what deserves your attention. Psychologists call this attentional capture. Whatever captures your attention first often shapes your mental state for hours. Successful people protect this window. Instead of scrolling through social media, they take a moment to breathe, stretch, drink water, or simply sit in silence. Consider Robin Sharma's idea from the 5 a.m. Club. His message isn't that everyone must wake up at 5 a.m. Rather, it's that your morning should belong to you before it belongs to the world. A simple question can transform your mindset. What kind of person do I want to be today? That question shifts your brain from reacting to choosing. And that small shift creates enormous long-term results. Habit 2. Move your body before your brain makes excuses. Here's something fascinating. Exercise doesn't just strengthen muscles, it changes the chemistry of your brain. Even 10 to 20 minutes of movement increases blood flow, improves alertness, and releases chemicals like dopamine and endorphins that elevate mood and sharpen focus. Many successful CEOs, athletes, and military leaders prioritize movement before work because they understand a simple truth. Energy creates productivity, not the other way around. Imagine 2 people. One wakes up and immediately sits in front of a screen. The other goes for a brisk walk, stretches, or completes a short workout. Hours later, the second person often has greater focus, better emotional control, and more mental resilience. Not because they're more talented, but because they prepared their brain to perform. You don't need an expensive gym membership. A short walk. A few push-ups. Yoga. Even dancing to your favorite song. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is activation. Because a moving body creates a moving mind. Habit 3. Feed your mind before the world feeds it. Most people consume information all day. Very few choose what information deserves to enter their minds. There's a huge difference. Successful people intentionally feed their minds with ideas that help them grow. Many spend 15 or 20 minutes reading books, journaling, reflecting, or learning a new skill before beginning work. Why? Because your brain is especially receptive during the morning. Think of your mind as fertile soil. Whatever you plant first has the greatest chance of growing. This is why reading even 10 pages every morning can become life-changing over the course of a year. 10 pages a day equals thousands of pages annually. That's dozens of books. Dozens of new perspectives. Dozens of opportunities to become wiser than you were yesterday. Warren Buffett famously spends much of his day reading. Bill Gates regularly takes think weeks. Countless successful people invest in knowledge before chasing results. Because better thinking produces better decisions. And better decisions create better lives. Habit 4. Focus on one important goal. Here's one of the biggest myths about productivity. Being busy means being productive. It doesn't. Modern life constantly encourages multitasking, but neuroscience tells a different story. Every time you rapidly switch between tasks, your brain pays a cognitive cost. Attention fragments. Mistakes increase. Mental fatigue grows. Instead, successful people identify one meaningful priority before the distractions begin. Not 10. Not 20. Just one. Ask yourself every morning, if I complete only one important thing today, what should it be? That single question brings remarkable clarity. Author Gary Keller calls this the one thing. Deep work begins when scattered attention ends. Whether you're studying for exams, building a business, writing a book, or learning a new skill, uninterrupted focus compounds over time. Remember, hours don't build success. Focused hours do. Habit 5. Practice gratitude and visualization. The final habit may seem surprisingly simple, yet its psychological effects are profound. Gratitude. Many people associate gratitude with happiness. Research suggests it also improves resilience, optimism, emotional regulation, and long-term well-being. Successful people understand that their mindset influences their performance. Instead of beginning the day with complaints, they begin with appreciation. Take 1 minute. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Your family, your health, your education, the opportunity to improve. Then visualize your ideal day. Imagine yourself staying disciplined, finishing your work, speaking confidently, making wise decisions. Athletes have used visualization for decades because the brain often rehearses imagined experiences similarly to real ones. Visualization isn't magic. It's mental preparation. And when preparation meets opportunity, confidence naturally follows. Small thoughts become daily actions. Daily actions become lifelong habits. And lifelong habits become your identity. Move your body for 15 to 20 minutes. Read or journal for 10 to 15 minutes. Identify your single most important task. Finish with 1 minute of gratitude and visualization. Notice something remarkable. None of these habits require extraordinary talent. None require expensive equipment. None demand perfect motivation. They simply require consistency. James Clear reminds us in Atomic Habits that every action is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Your morning is a series of those votes. Choose wisely, and over time, your identity begins to change. Success isn't created in one dramatic moment. It's built through small decisions repeated every day. Wake up with intention instead of panic. Move your body to energize your mind. Feed your brain with meaningful ideas. Focus on your most important goal. Practice gratitude and visualize the person you're becoming. These habits may seem small today, but over weeks, months, and years, they become the invisible foundation of an extraordinary life. Remember, you don't need to transform your entire life overnight. You only need to win tomorrow morning. Then do it again. And again. Until success is no longer something you chase, but something your habits naturally create. If you found these ideas valuable, don't let them end here. Subscribe to BookPilot for more powerful lessons from the world's greatest books. If one of these habits stood out to you, share it in the comments below. Your insight might inspire someone else to take their first step. And if you believe this video can help a friend or family member build a better morning routine, share it with them. Every great journey begins with a single habit. Thanks for recording my journey.